Hi, welcome to DRI and the EnergySmart education program sponsored by Southwest Gas. Here at DRI, we encourage everyone to conserve energy. And through our special energy saving kit program, we hope you will be part of that solution as well. Everyone's going to get this energy conservation kit where you could take it home and save energy in your own homes. Let's all do our part to save energy here in Nevada.
Now we will go over what you can find inside your kits. First off is a manual that tells you everything that's inside, along with a brief explanation on how to use them. A Southwest Gas brochure with more energy-saving tips. A water flow test bag, we'll show you how to use this later in the video. A stop-in-time shower timer. An EarthSense shower head aerator. A faucet aerator meant for the kitchen sink. An air filter whistle. Pipe tape, and 2 small faucet aerators that can be used in the bathroom or the kitchen sink. Now let's learn how to install it all. The flow test bag is a great way to determine the flow of shower heads and faucets. It measures in gallons per minute, but is calibrated so that you only need 5 seconds worth of running water. Simply hold the bag under your faucet and turn the water on full blast for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Make sure you read the correct side of the bag, depending on which fixture you're measuring. The WaterSense guideline is different for shower heads versus faucets. As you can see, the water line for this faucet is higher than the WaterSense guideline, so we will need to install an aerator on this faucet. Now let's install the new EarthSense shower head. This old shower head did not pass the flow test, so it has to go. If you look here at the top, there are 2 flat notches on either side of the shower head. You want to make sure you take off your shower head in a counterclockwise direction. The notches are so that you can use a tool if it's on too tight. Otherwise, you can just use your hands to unscrew it. Once it's off, you want to turn the water on and let it run for 4 to 5 seconds. Then you're going to wrap some pipe tape right on top of where you're going to screw the new shower head on. But this time you want to make sure that you wrap it in a clockwise direction so that when you screw them together it will be nice and snug. Then get your earth shower head and screw it right on in a clockwise direction. Use your hands until it is on there completely tight, then use a tool if it's not tight enough. Did you know that by replacing your old shower heads with a WaterSense labeled shower head could save you 2,700 gallons of water per year? But having an EarthSense labeled shower head isn't enough. It's important to limit how long your showers are as well. And that's where the stop-in-time shower timer comes into play. This 5-minute timer is designed to stick to the wall of your bathtub so you can keep track of how long you're showering. Simply give it a twist and see if you can finish before the sand in the timer runs out. As we showed you before, if your bathroom faucet doesn't have an aerator, it's not going to pass the flow test. Luckily, you can fix that problem with one of the aerators that came in the kit. To install it, you're going to twist the aerator in a counterclockwise direction. This one should require no pipe tape and should be easy enough to screw in with just your hands. Just make sure it's completely tight before you go turning on the water. The kitchen sink aerator is similar to the shower head in that it has these notches on both sides, so that you can use a tool if needed when installing. But other than that, it installs similar to the standard kitchen faucet aerator. You simply put it in and twist. What's useful about this one though is that it has a rotating head so that you can rinse out your sink. It also has a lever that switches the water flow between a regular spray and a jet spray, which is helpful when it comes to cleaning the dishes. Did you know that replacing faucets and aerators with WaterSense models can save 700 gallons of water per year? That equals up to 45 showers worth of water! This digital thermometer can help you keep track of the temperature inside your fridge. Simply turn it on by pressing the red button on the back. Once it's on, you can open up your fridge and stick it to a sealing surface. The FDA recommends you keep your fridge at 40 degrees Fahrenheit and your freezer at 0 degrees. Any colder and you could be wasting energy, but any warmer and your food will be unsafe to eat. Finally, we have the air filter whistle. This will make noise when it's time to change out the filter for a new one. You want to make sure it's installed about 5 inches from the top and 5 inches from the side. Simply poke a hole with a small screwdriver into the air filter, then ensure that the air is flowing through the smaller hole in the back side. Then line up both pieces of your whistle over the hole you just made and snap them together, and you are all set. And with that, you now know how to use all the materials within your home kits. We here at DRI and Southwest Gas hope you found this video helpful and look forward to you and your family saving energy. Thank you for watching.